Hi, I'll be with you in just one moment. I'm just finishing the previous patient's chart. Yes, okay, so for the moment, please take a seat and make yourself comfortable. I will be right with you. Okay. And this is your first time here, isn't it? Okay, yeah, that's important. I'm going to have my secretary bring in a new chart. Oh, there she is. Yes, Jenna, can you please bring a new form for this patient? Yes, and create a file, please. Thank you. Okay then, so she's gonna send that right over. But in the meantime, I would like to know just a few basic things about you. For instance, please tell me how old you are. Okay. And is this your first time visiting a psychologist? It's not. Okay. When was the last time you visited a psychologist? And may I know for what reason? Okay, just some basic grogginess, depression. That's perfectly understandable. Okay. Thank you, Jenna. Yes, so now that I have your chart here, we can actually input all this information, okay? And we've gone digital. Each chart is actually digitalized so that we can get easier access to it. And actually, it's great for me because I get to take home all the files with me, and they're just here on this tiny iPad. Where, if it weren't the case that we had them digitalized, I would have had to take home a huge sum of large files, and that just wouldn't be convenient. And so for that reason, prior to this, I wasn't able to actually work on files over the weekends, and now I can, so I'm very excited about that. Yeah, so you can rest assured that you're gonna get my full attention. Even on weekends, you can call me, even if it's nighttime, just whenever you need to talk to somebody. That's why I'm here, okay? Yeah, I'm glad that you chose to come. So, please give me a rundown just of what your daily routine is like. What do you usually do every day, if you have a routine? Okay, so you go to school, that's great. Oh, only part-time? And you work, okay. May I ask how many days a week do you work? Okay. And are you happy? What is it that you do? Okay. Yes, I've heard of them. That's where they sell video games, correct? Okay. And how long have you worked there? Okay, great. Yeah, no, it definitely has room for improving maybe your salary then. Okay, that's great. That's very good these days, especially for young people like yourself. Yes. So, and tell me about school. What is it that you're majoring in, or what type of degree are you getting? Okay, great. Well, that's exciting. So you really like computers. That's great. So the reason that you're doing part-time part-time schoolwork. Is that because of your work? Okay, so do you need to work right now? Yeah, no, I understand. It's always good to have extra income. It allows you a lot of flexibility, and I completely agree. So you're okay with just taking a little bit longer in finishing school? Yeah? That's great. So that doesn't seem to be a problem, right? Okay. Tell me about your personal life. Do you have a girlfriend right now? Okay. All right. So kind of a strange relationship, right? You've been on and off. Okay. No, I can understand that. Don't worry. But you're okay with that too? Yeah, when was the last time that you saw her? Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so you had coffee with her recently, and had you felt that maybe you were a little uncomfortable? Was it kind of an awkward encounter? Yeah, that's understandable with a strange relationship like that, right? Do you think, for instance, do you think you would feel more comfortable if, say, you had less contact with this person? Yeah, because it seems to upset you even as you're speaking to me now about it. The fact that you broke up doesn't seem to be bothering you, but I get the feeling that there's still tension there whenever you see this person, right? Oh, wow. Okay, so she seems to be calling you a lot. That's the problem. Yeah. Well, I'm here to help you, but I can also tell you sort of the reasons why other people might do what they do. So it seems to me that this girlfriend of yours might just need some attention, and she's trying to get it from any place. And yeah, as you told me, yes. And so, especially with you, if she's been calling you constantly and every single day, and it just seems to me like she's the one that needs the attention, and you definitely don't have to give in to that. If you don't feel comfortable, do not pick up the phone. You do not need to be in contact with this person if it aggravates your state of mind, okay? Because what I'm here to teach you is to be happy, and that is something that's easier said than done, I understand, but one of the steps towards being happy is actually not letting other people interfere with your happiness, okay? So that's very important. That's the number one thing you need to do, and that applies to everybody that you know, not just this person. We need to get you to feel better, okay? And I think that's the first step, okay? Yeah. So, but aside from this girlfriend of yours, do you have anybody else that you might be interested in romantically? Okay, so a girl in your class. That's interesting. By any chance, did you tell your ex-girlfriend about that? Okay, yeah, because it's in a very early stage, as you told me. That's fine. That's fine, because, sometimes people can understand if you're moving on with your life and with somebody else. Other times, it's just not a good idea to mention it, just because the person might react negatively. So I'll leave that up to you to see, to sort of gauge and see what you feel is the best course of action with that. But at some point, if she keeps bothering you and calling you, you should really think about telling her, okay? Yeah, it's important. It's really just a way to help both of you sort of heal and let go, and it's important, yes. Okay, so what else can you tell me about yourself that you feel might be the problem here? Mm-hmm. Do you have a good relationship with your parents? Okay, that's great. That's very good. That's better than most, I'll tell you that. Okay, and they're very supportive, I'm glad. And I'm sure that they're very proud of you, so that doesn't seem to be an issue there. Mm-hmm. What about siblings? Do you have any? No, you're just an only child? Okay, excellent. So if you have nothing else to share with me, I feel like the issues that you may be encountering have a lot more to do with your extra personal relationships, okay? That means it's nothing inward that's bothering you, it's external, and that's easily fixed, okay? Psychologists, we encounter all sorts of cases and issues, and trust me, most of them are not easy to fix because they involve a person's deep-seated sort of emotional traumas. And what it sounds like to me is that you will not be having any kinds of issues regarding those things, okay? It sounds to me like it's a very easy fix, okay? So I want to give you that good news for this first consultation, and if you think of anything else, okay, any little small minute thing, even if it's from your past, whatever you might feel is also weighing down on you. It could even be school related, you know, it could be a number of things, but you're young, okay, and your life is ahead of you. You have so many things to look forward to, and I will tell you that, even though it sounds like a cliche, your teen years are difficult years, but you will get over them. You will succeed. You will become somebody better as long as you are intent on finding that happiness that we discussed, okay? So apply it to everything. Anytime you feel that you are being sort of messed with, just let go of that person, okay? And you don't have to do it in a rude way. You can very easily, strategically, just, not answer her phone calls anymore. If she persists, then that's when you can sort of go ahead and do the other things we talked about, including actually telling her that you're in a new relationship, no matter how new it is, okay? Alright, it was great to meet you. I look forward to seeing you. Bye.